Miyamoto Musashi, once a wandering samurai, evolved into one of history's most profound philosophers. During his extraordinary life, he not only mastered the sword, but also conquered an enemy we all face: anxiety. Today, we'll explore how Musashi's teachings can help us tackle our own battles with anxiety. First, let's define the opponent: invisible, unpredictable, overwhelming. These are words often used to describe anxiety. It's a common adversary, both in historical times and in our modern world. Yet, Musashi didn't view anxiety as an invincible foe, but rather as an opponent that could be understood and ultimately outmaneuvered. Musashi's life, filled with constant danger and conflict, required not just physical strength, but immense mental discipline. His writings suggest that he saw the battles within the mind as just as important as those fought with a sword. To Musashi, anxiety was like any other opponent he faced in battle, worthy of respect, but not fear. He advocated for a deep understanding of one's own mind. By acknowledging and naming his fears, Musashi could strategize against them effectively. This approach, recognizing anxiety as a known entity rather than an undefined dread, shifts the battle into more manageable terms. Musashi's technique involved dissecting anxiety, much like planning for a duel. He understood the importance of understanding the terrain, timing, and the opponent's tactics. By applying similar scrutiny to anxiety, he teaches us to anticipate triggers, understand our reactions, and prepare our responses. This strategic approach demystifies anxiety, making it less overwhelming and more like a puzzle to be solved. By viewing anxiety through Musashi's eyes, we can transform our approach from one of avoidance to engagement, using awareness and preparation to regain control from an unseen enemy. Musashi's years of solitude were not just a retreat from society, but a strategic move to sharpen his mind and spirit. Choosing isolation, he found the clarity that comes from uninterrupted reflection and self-confrontation. This quiet allowed him to focus on honing his skills and crystallizing his philosophical beliefs, essential for his legendary discipline and focus. Do not fear death, fear only the half-lived life. In this powerful statement, Musashi emphasizes the importance of living fully and purposefully, which can only come from a deep understanding of oneself. He warns against the dangers of living in the shadows of unaddressed fears and unchecked anxieties, which often lead to a mere half-existence. Dedicate time for solitude. Use it to meditate, reflect, and understand your fears. Carve out moments of solitude each day or week. These don't have to be long periods. Even short durations can be profoundly effective. Use this time to disconnect from the external world and tune into your inner self. Practice meditation. Write in a journal, or simply sit quietly and let your thoughts flow. This practice will help you build a stronger, more resilient mind, capable of facing life's challenges with the calm and clarity Musashi exemplified. Musashi's concept of the way is a testament to his belief in relentless progression and personal evolution. He saw life as a continuous journey of self-improvement, where every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory over past limitations. This philosophy is particularly relevant in managing anxiety, as stagnation often heightens feelings of unrest and uncertainty. Today is victory over yourself of yesterday. Tomorrow is your victory over lesser men. This quote captures Musashi's approach to personal growth, reminding us that the true battle is within ourselves. By focusing on personal development and overcoming our previous limitations, we not only enhance our skills, but also gain a profound sense of accomplishment and confidence. Set small, achievable goals. Progress, no matter how minor, can alleviate feelings of anxiety by giving a sense of control and purpose. To apply this insight, start by identifying areas in your life where you seek improvement, whether personal, professional, or otherwise. Break these down into manageable concrete actions that can be tackled daily or weekly. Celebrate each accomplishment, no matter how small, as these successes build momentum and reinforce your ability to manage challenges. This method not only fosters a productive mindset, but also diminishes anxiety by replacing the fear of stagnation with the joy of continual achievement. Musashi's teachings often revolved around the acceptance of life's fleeting nature, which he saw as liberating rather than disheartening. Accepting impermanence allows us to live more fully in the present, without being paralyzed by fear of the future or regrets of the past. Accept everything just the way it is. This simple yet profound advice encourages us to embrace life as it comes, without resistance or unnecessary strife. By accepting the impermanent nature of all things, Musashi suggests that we can diminish the power that fear and anxiety hold over us. This mindset fosters a peaceful existence and helps us focus on what we can control. Practice mindfulness and acceptance. Remind yourself that circumstances change and anxiety is transient. Incorporating this into your daily life can begin with mindfulness practices, such as meditation, where you observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This helps cultivate a habit of acceptance, reinforcing the understanding that most worries are temporary. By accepting that we cannot control everything, we free ourselves from the burden of trying to secure every aspect of our lives, which is often a significant source of anxiety. Recognizing the transient nature of our experiences allows us to handle life's ups and downs with grace and composure. Musashi's victories were not solely due to his combat skills, but also his extraordinary commitment to preparation. He meticulously planned every aspect of his duels, focusing on what he could control. This philosophy underscores the importance of preparation in reducing the uncertainty that fuels anxiety. If you know the way broadly, you will see it in everything. This insight highlights the power of comprehensive understanding and preparation. By being well prepared, we can anticipate challenges and respond effectively, minimizing anxiety. This approach applies not just to physical battles, but to modern-day challenges, whether it's a job interview, an important meeting, or a personal project. Prepare thoroughly for your daily tasks and challenges. Preparation can transform anxiety into confidence. Start by organizing your tasks and responsibilities with detailed plans. Break larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps and set realistic deadlines for each. Research, gather resources, and rehearse scenarios in your mind or through role-playing. This level of readiness allows you to face challenges with a heightened sense of confidence, knowing you've already anticipated many possible outcomes. Additionally, keep a routine check on your progress, adjust plans as necessary, but stay the course with the assurance that comes from knowing you are well prepared. This method not only reduces feelings of being overwhelmed, but also instills a proactive mindset that actively engages with life's challenges rather than fearing them. This shift in perspective can significantly lessen anxiety and empower you to tackle life with the strategic precision of a seasoned samurai. Now, I want to share with you my own story in dealing with anxiety, and it's a recent one. Starting a YouTube channel was a dream turned into reality. I wanted to share insights, stir thoughts, and connect with a like-minded community. However, as the channel grew, so did the pressures and expectations. Initially, every video I posted was met with excitement and anticipation. But soon, the numbers started dictating my mood. I found myself obsessively checking views and likes, and when they didn't meet my expectations, often hovering around 2,000 or 3,000 views, it led to intense bouts of anxiety and self-doubt. The joy of creating and sharing content was overshadowed by the stress of not achieving perceived success. This was a tough phase, filled with uncertainty and frustration. The anxiety of not being good enough or not growing fast enough was paralyzing. It was during this period that I stumbled upon the teachings of Miyamoto Musashi, and his approach to life and challenges resonated deeply with me. Musashi's wisdom, particularly his views on understanding and confronting anxiety, struck a chord. He taught that the real battle is within us, managing our anxieties, expectations, and reactions to external circumstances. Musashi's advice to accept everything just the way it is, and his emphasis on preparation and continuous self-improvement, became a beacon of change for my approach. Inspired by Musashi, I began to shift my focus from obsessing over the outcomes to honing my craft. I embraced the process of creating content, focusing on what I could control, researching topics deeply, engaging genuinely with my audience, and improving my video production skills. I prepared meticulously for each video, not to chase views, but to ensure I was sharing valuable, well-crafted content. This change didn't happen overnight. It required practice, patience, and a commitment to staying true to the path, much like the disciplined approach of a samurai. Over time, this mindset helped alleviate my anxiety. The pressure to perform dissolved, and in its place came a newfound appreciation for the creative process itself. Now, I approach my channel with a Musashi-like mindset. I focus on my craft, not the results. The anxiety that once clouded my vision has significantly lessened, allowing me to enjoy the journey of content creation. My channel may not have skyrocketed to instant fame, but it has grown steadily, and, more importantly, it has become a source of joy and pride, not stress and anxiety. Through embracing Musashi's teachings, I've learned that success, on YouTube or in any endeavor, comes not from constant worry about outcomes, but from a deep, sustained commitment to the craft and a peaceful acceptance of whatever results may come. This personal evolution has not only improved my channel, but has profoundly enriched my life, teaching me valuable lessons about resilience, dedication, and inner peace. Just like Musashi, we can all learn to face our anxieties with grace and turn our challenges into opportunities for growth. Let's carry forward this warrior's legacy by focusing on our passions and letting the results follow naturally.